Once Mum got into the car, we drove off through the dry grass fields, past the ditch where we had spent the evening destroying those appliances, and over the hump bridge leading into the town. June drove through the quiet streets and parked the car right in front of the patch of grass that overlooked the river. Mum and June placed a red flannel blanket on the grass. I sat in the middle, watching as Mum set a packet of tea-light candles and matches next to me. They then sat on either side of me and started their little ritual. I don't understand the point of this, I sighed, watching them. Just be patient, Mum lit her candle. Do you have the letter? Yeah, do you want to burn it or something? I took it out of my pocket. No, June will show you what to do. June took the letter. I blushed, thinking that she was about to read it, but then she folded the letter into a paper boat. I kept looking at it, remembering the words that I had written. I saw a sentence about Mum that set my heart jittering, thinking about what she would do if she caught a glimpse of it. I'm done, Kit. Mum blew out her candle and took the paper boat from June. Can someone please explain? I watched Mum dip a paintbrush into the wax. What the hell are you doing? The boat is going to need a strong base if it's going to float. Mum spread the wax over the paper. That's why we need the wax, so our little boat gets all the way to Peppa. Peppa's gone, I spoke bluntly. We can try anyway, Mum continued. No, I don't want to do this. I took the boat and scrunched it up. What's the point of finishing all of this if I just end up alone? What do you mean, Drew? June put her hand on my shoulder. I pulled at my brow. I don't understand why we're doing this if she's just going to leave anyway. So you don't want me to leave? Mum put her hand on my knee. I groaned, but Mum cupped my face and made me look at her. Drew, tell me what you want, she shuffled in front of me. My eyes watered. I want to know that you want me in your life, but you make me so angry. You make me want to hate you, but I can't. You're right to hate me after what I did. Mum brushed her thumbs against my cheeks. I shouldn't have left you in the flat, and I shouldn't have tried to leave you yesterday. Mum, even if you leave again, I'll be waiting for you. I will get angry at you, but I will never stop wanting you. My voice cracked. And I hate it. I gulped. I hate the way my mind thinks. Drew, your mind is beautiful, she wiped my tears. My mum never believed in my sobriety, but as of today, I'm 110 days sober. That may not seem like a big number, but to me that feels like 1,000 days. She held my hands. All because I wanted to be worthy of the chances you've given me. I burst up from the blanket and wrapped my arms around her neck. Mum nearly lost her balance, but once she recovered from the shock, she had her arms around me, rubbing my back. I wrote some bad things in that letter about you. I pulled away. It's okay, she played with my hair. I need to change. You will with time. So I can stay then, she smirked. I sighed and nodded, watching as she turned to June with the same smirk. When I went back to the car, Mum jumped onto June, embracing her and rolling around in the grass. I dug around June's compartments to find some paper. I started to rewrite my letter and returned to find Mum and June looking up at the stars with their arms wrapped around each other. I squeezed between them just as they finished discussing a possible trip to Mexico next year. What's that? Mum caught a glimpse of the letter. Just something I came up with now. I looked down at the paper. More of a thank you than a farewell. Read it out, June leant on my shoulder. I nodded and stared down at the paper. In that second, my mind became flooded with Peppa's memories, but this time I only remembered her binkies, her purrs, her kisses, and her loaves. I felt her beside me, nudging her head under my hand as I read. Hey, Peppa. I've learnt a lot about myself in the short time that you've gone. I have a lot of anger, but I also have a lot of love. I feel intensely, but I think that's okay. Mum says it's because my mind is beautiful, but I like to think of it as extraordinary, and that's because of how much I loved you. Your death brought me sadness and anger, but in a strange sort of way it brought me happiness. You helped me understand my feelings in a way that I couldn't before, and I thank you for that. I know I'm supposed to be saying goodbye to you after all of this, but it doesn't feel right yet. So, while I learn to heal, I'll say see you later. And one day, when I'm sitting in your hay pile, holding your favourite carrot toy, while June chases Mum into another barley maze, I can finally say goodbye.